So we are here at World Aviation Festival in Amsterdam, and I'm joined here by Jani Ceder, who is Head of Airport Operations Centre at Finavia. Jani, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
My first question for you is, how is the recovery actually going for your airports? Has it been a good summer?
It has been a good summer, and it's really nice to see that we have finally lots of passengers. Like in Europe, there has been challenges. We know everybody. We know what happened, and it has been challenging with the security control, with the waiting times, and so on. But actually, we have managed to do it quite well, and we haven't had so bad situation at Helsinki airport, so quite well, and we are happy that we have passengers.
Fantastic. Now you are head of the Airport Operations Centre, so can you tell me where it is, what you can see, how many people are involved in this really exciting centre?
Yeah. So actually, our operations center is not a very big hall with a lot of people. We have been doing already 10 years very active work developing cooperation at Helsinki Airport. Of course, internally with our units and processes, but also with the stakeholders, airlines, ground handling companies, authorities, and we have launched 6 years ago a solution for general situational awareness of the airport, where all the processes are presented, and the main idea of the solution or the system, we call it AOS, Airport Operational Status System, is that we really open the data for all the people who are working at the airport, all the staff. The information is open. You get answers your questions during the disruptions. You get really quickly information, and we have actually combined incident handling, crisis management, and the communication in the same system. So little by little, we are all the time more prepared for something when it's an airport operation. So there's always something happening and some disruptions. But I would say that we have quite small operations center, but the system makes it bigger, and it's kind of virtual platform for all airport stakeholders to play.
So it's like the brain of the airport, would you say?
Kind of, yeah.
And
yeah.
how many people are actually working? I assume it's a room, it's a centre.
It's a room, and we have airport operations supervisors, so APOC supervisors, and then we have airport duty managers. So at the moment there are 14 people working at Airport Operations Center as a supervisor and airport duty manager. So I have seen quite big operations center in the world in other airports, and they have combined all the functions and all the processes in the same room, so that there are a lot of functionalities. Our units, they are working in the field where they have to be, like in the process, and we have created a very good connection with the units and with the processes, and it's kind of our this airport operational status system is kind of brain of the airport. So all the information comes there to APOC, and APOC shares the information to the whole airport community.
Yeah, and how do you distribute this information? Is it all done via an app on everyone's phones, or?
It was really easy when we started to develop the system. Was that the people really can use it, and they can get the information wherever they are. At the airport, people are doing their work and running, and I mean they have to get the information wherever. So the application was the key thing here. So there are actually 4,500 users in the application, and most of the operational staff, they are using the application. They get notified by their preferences. Of course, if there's something happening that affects to everybody, they get it. But if they are working in the package process, they have chosen the preferences that they want to follow.
And I understand probably not everyone will be party to every single part of every single bit of information. Do you have guardrails set up against this? Or
Well, yeah, it's too much information
Yeah.
if you get all the information that happens at the airport. So the user can subscribe by the process or by the topic to different kind of information, and in the system in the dashboard, the user can create his or her own dashboard. So choose the widgets. We have a lot of integration to different systems at the airport, so the user can create his own dashboard.
Now, what benefits have you seen from this? Do you have any statistics you can share with us on efficiency savings or anything like that?
Well, if we do it a really old-fashioned way, that all our units or our process who are responsible of the process, they would do all the information sharing, communication, and so on, which was quite messy during that time. And okay, when there was a disruption and somebody didn't receive the information or he didn't receive enough information, we did a lot of work afterwards, clarifying what happened, why I didn't get the information, why there wasn't enough information. At the moment we have one single person, 24 hours responsible of sharing the information, getting the information somehow. Of course we have developed the processes that we will get the information, but we have to actively also get the information from the field. So one single person is responsible of communication of the operational issues at the airport. So actually it saves a lot, because before we used a lot of energy, communication afterwards, and analyzing what went wrong. So we have counted that we should have, if we would do it old-fashioned way by emails, we should have 5 persons more working. So it's quite much if you think about money-wise during one year.
Absolutely. Now, congratulations on your new terminal at Helsinki. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
How are things going now that you have chosen to centralize the services within one terminal?
It's going really, really well. The terminal is great, it's beautiful, and functionalities are good. But of course we launched it during the spring and summer. So of course when something new is taken into use, there are challenges, but really well. And actually if I compare the situation in many airports, I was talking earlier about the security control waiting times. We have really new technology in the security control, where the passenger doesn't have to take the liquids from the package or electronics. So it's so fast and it goes smoothly. Yeah.
That's always what I've found. It's different in every airport where you travel to in the world. Sometimes you have to take liquids out, sometimes you can leave it, sometimes you have to take your laptop out. Always in England, you have to take your laptop out. Very annoying.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great to hear that you're deploying new technology to make it
But
smoother.
it's true that it's kind of challenging, because every airport they have nowadays, when there's a new technology coming, so you never know what's in the next airport. But we have seen that this new technology is really good and makes it much smoother, the security control process.
So how long would you say now it takes to get through security?
To the security
Yeah,
at
how long
Helsinki
are
Airport.
the lines?
Well, it depends. If you go to the rush hour, it's quite sure that there are some queues. But if I would say at Helsinki Airport in a rush hour, you have to wait 10 minutes maybe at the security control in a rush hour, and that's not much.
Yeah. And I assume from the airport operations center you can see all of the queues, you know how many people are in the queues.
Yeah.
Are you deploying a passenger flow management technology then, or like sensors?
We are using a system where we predict the passenger flows. So it helps us to see also the bottlenecks.
Yeah.
If we don't have enough resources and it's connected to the passenger amount, so we can see really much before how it will be.
Yeah.
And we have improved also the communication to our passengers if we see that there will be really big rush hour and
Yeah.
a lot of queues.
And you communicate this to them beforehand, telling them to arrive
Beforehand,
earlier?
Yeah. In social media or
Yeah.
our web page.
Now, what are the challenges that you think that you will face in 2023?
2023, I think somehow COVID is still there.
Still?
I mean, it's affecting to travel.
Yeah.
And of course, the situation in Europe is not very good, and it doesn't bring passenger amounts really high for a long time. So there's all the time some kind of uncertainty in the air. So I think we have to struggle quite long time with this situation. Yeah.
Now, final question for you is, what's keeping you awake at night? What are you worried about?
Well, I have a lot of projects going on, and I think it's quite interesting that I'm part of a lot of projects and a lot of things happening there, but they don't keep me kind of wake up. Sometimes there's some worries and so on, but I really enjoy my work, and I really enjoy that what I'm doing. So sleeping well at night.
Well, you must let us know about any developments then on your projects.
Yes.
Looking forward to it. Jani, that was my last question. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.